Today, Thursday, the 15th of August 2024, we have some hand-picked match predictions to share with you, which will be backed up by some stats and analytics to help you make your picks in this list to boost your winning by a greater percent. And without wasting any much time, I'm going to begin with the first event of our today's list. Looking at the first event pick, we are looking at Europa League qualification. It is going to be a match between Victoria Pleasant against Kribas. In this event, first I will share with you the performance of Pleasant, especially based on recent events they have had. They have shown a good performance, as you can see here, comparing to that of the opponent, which shows the power based on its play rate, which is not as good as that of Victoria Pleasant. Looking at the home performance of Pleasant, you're going to see that based on home games, they have shown great result, 5-1-3, and compared to that of its opponent, which is Kribas, have shown that based on the way they also have the likeliness to score. And of course, I will share with you now the recent events based on the first leg. As you can see here, these two teams met and 3 goals were recorded and Pleasant lead in this event. And everything being put in place, we are looking at 2 major picks in this event in full time. Based on this particular event, the last head-to-head which these two teams made, Pleasant shows a very great result and had a higher possession based on the way, having a 55% possession as compared to that of the home team, which had 45 possession. And based on the shoot on target, Pleasant was very, very accurate. And out of 2 shoot on target, they recorded 2 goals. And of course, as compared to its opponent, which has 6 goals on target, but had only 1 goal. As a result, the away team, which was Pleasant based on the last event, is now coming home. And since they are coming home for this particular event, they want to take that home advantage and even make sure that they have even more shots on target. And this is going to result to more goals. Based on its opponent, which is going away, the play rate will not be great in possession as compared to the last events which they had at home. Also looking at the save of the goalkeeper based on the last event, the keeper of Pleasant was very steady and had 5 saves as compared to that of its opponent, which based on last event had 0 save. And everything being put together, we are looking at the possibility of either Victoria Pleasant to lead this match in full time or the possibility of at least 1.5 goal or 2 goals over for this event in full time. Looking at the next pick, we are looking at Europe Conference League qualification, a match between Brann against Saint Mirren. For this event, the first head-to-head which they had in the first leg resulted as 1-1, making a total of 2 goals. And looking at the performance of Brann based on its home gameplay, they show that they are good, as you can see here, based on the recent games they have had. As compared to Saint Mirren, which you can see here, they also shows that they can score and they also concede. Looking now at the overall based on the last event which they had, you're going to see that based on recent game played, the home team, which is Brann, had showed good offensive rate as compared to that of its opponent, which is Saint Mirren. And looking at everything in place here, we are looking at 2 major picks in this event in full time. Looking at the first leg of these teams when they meet, the away team, which was Brann based on the last event, recorded a huge number of possession and shoot on target as compared to its opponent. In other words, these Brann actually had a total of 11 shoot with 9 shoot on target and 1 goal, while the goalkeeper on the opponent side saved up to 8 of this shoot, and Brann actually had 1 goal being scored. Now looking at the other side, which has 3 total shoot with 2 shoot on target and 1 goal, also its possession was not as great as that of Brann. And this was because Brann was actually away, and the home team in the past event actually performed its best and also had a great defense. But this time, Brann is coming home and having a high shoot on target and accuracy in terms of the shoot. We look forward for Brann to have even more of this shoot on target and even register even more goals. This time, Brann at home will have a greater possession. And of course, we look at the possibility of Brann to have even more shots on target. And this time, we look forward for Brann to lead this match in full time, and also the possibility of at least 1.5 goal in this event in full time, making an odds of between 1.20 to 1.25. So we look at these two picks, either Brann to lead this match or the possibility of at least 1.5 goals in full time. The next pick is going to be in the Europe Conference League qualification, a match between AK and Tens against Noah. First, I will share with you the performance of this home team, AK and 10, based on overall. You're going to see that they show a good offense, as you can see here, 4-4 and 1. Comparing to that of its opponent, that also shows a good offense, 5-3. And of course, looking at the performance of AK and 10 at home, they are very good at home, as you can see here, comparing to that of Noah at away, which also shows that they can score at away. And looking at the first leg result, 4 goals were scored and Noah lead by 3-1. This time, AK and 10 is coming home and Noah is going away. And everything being put in place, we are looking at 2 to 3 major picks in this event in full time. Based on the first leg event gameplay, these two teams recorded equal possession based on ball play. And also, based on the attacking power, these two teams also showed almost equal strength. But the difference here was the fact that Noah, which was the home team based on the last play, had more shots as compared to that of its opponent. And the total number of shots for Noah at home was a total of 9, having 7 of these shots on target with 3 goals. Comparing to that of its opponent, which was AK and 10, they had a total of 6 shots with 2 shots on target, recording a goal, making a total of 3-1 goal, which is 4. This time, these two teams are switching position, and they still have a good form of almost equal strength. They will still want to impress and do their every possible best to make sure that they want to lead. And as a result, it is going to cost even more of this shoot on and off target, resulting to goals. And as a result, we want to look at 2 to 3 major picks here. We want to look at the possibility of 1.5 goal in full time. We also want to look at 2.5 goal possibility in full time, and also the possibility of Noah, which is the away team, to score at least 1 or more goal in this event in full time. But the combined number of goal as 1.5 or 2.5 goal is the best pick for this particular event. Looking at the next here, we are looking at Europa League qualification, a match between Maccabi Tel Aviv against FK Penavis. In this event, these two teams, first I will share with you the overall performance gameplay based on the home team, Maccabi Tel Aviv. You're going to see that they have shown that they can score, comparing also to that of the opponent, which shows that they concede, as you can see here. And now, looking at the performance of the home team based on home events, they show a good home play performance as compared to Penavis. As you can see here, they are also good based on the way, based on the strike power of goals scored. The first leg, which they had, 3 goals were recorded. And of course, based on this event, Maccabi Tel Aviv lead by 2-1. This time, Tel Aviv is coming home and Penavis is going away. Based on the last event, the performance rating of Maccabi Tel Aviv, which was the away team, recorded a huge number of possession by 60-40, making it a higher offensive team. It also possesses greater offense, and also based on the number of strike, shoot on target and off target. And looking on the performance of Tel Aviv based on the last event, they showed that they had a total of 10 shoots with 7 shoot on target and 2 goals, as compared to its opponent, which had a total of 7 shoots with 2 shoots on target and 1 goal scored. This time, Tel Aviv is coming home and they want to take that home advantage. And of course, we are looking forward for Tel Aviv to have greater shoot and more possession for this event, which will give them that upper hand to either take the lead in this match in full time, or the possibility of Tel Aviv to score goals here, making at least 1.5 goal in this event in full time. So as a result, we want to look at the possibility of either Tel Aviv to lead this match, or the possibility of 1.5 goal in full time as the best possibility for this event. Looking at the next pick, we'll look at Conference League qualification, a match between Basiksei playing against Iberia. For this event, of course, I will share with you the performance of Bettingn based on home or overall stance play game. You can see here that they show that they are good in terms of scoring as compared to that of its opponent, as you can see here, which is average. And looking at the performance of Bettingn based on home gameplay, they show that they are very good, especially when they come at home, as compared to its opponent, which based on the way showed that they can concede goals even more. And looking at the first head or first leg which they had, Bettingn take the lead as 1-0, and this time Bettingn is coming home and Iberia is going away. Based on the last event game played or first leg, Bettingn actually showed a greater possession, and also the strike on target and also off target was greater as compared to that of its opponent. And of course, this was as a result of the fact that its opponent had a greater defense and more saves were being recorded. Bettingn had 8 shots on target and 7 saves was made, making only one of these as a goal, which made it a lead as 1-0 in the first leg. This time, Bettingn is coming home, and looking at the fact that they want to take that home advantage and the fact that in the last event they had 8 shots on target, they might also improve in the number of shoots as well as the accuracy of their shoot on target. Its opponent as well, on the other hand, will not want to let this go away. They also want to make sure that they try to impress. As a result, there may be the possibility of at least 1.5 goal for this event in full time. Since its opponent, Iberia, also had 5 shots on target, but no goals were recorded as a result of all the 5 shots being saved and also 5 of the shots off target, a total of 10 shots total. This time, both teams want to impress, so want to look at least 1.5 goal in full time. The next event pick here is going to be in the Norway Division 3 in the Group 2, a match between Sola playing against Stal Jopeland. For this event, I will share with you the performance of the home team Sola as compared to that of Stal Jopeland. And looking at Sola performance, you're going to see that they have shown a very great performance rating here. 3, 7, 1, 3, and 5 goals being scored based on recent events being played. Looking also to that of its opponent Jopeland, you're going to see that they do concede as well, as you can see very high in the conceding power. And now looking at the performance of Sola at home, they show that their performance at home is very great, 7, 3, and 3 as compared to Stal that concede even more. And looking now at the stand performance, comparing the form of these two teams, I want to share with you the overall form. And looking at Sola, they have had 16 games. First, I want to share with you the form here based on 5 most recent events. You're going to see that Sola, out of 5 events played, they have had 4 wins, 19 goals scored, and 8 conceded, as compared to Stal Jopeland, which out of 5, they have had just 1 win, 7 goals scored, and 11 goals conceded. And everything being put in place, we look at 2 major picks in this event in full time. Since both of these teams are not very defensive based on defense, and Sola especially had a greater offense in this particular team play, we look forward for the possibility of goals here as one of the best pick here, looking at the possibility of at least 1.5 goal in full time as well as 2.5 goals for this event in full time. And to those of you who want to have access to more games, especially games for the upcoming weekend, which will run this coming weekend, which we have prepared a very huge list of match predictions for members only, as well as games for corner kicks, straight wins, and the best handpicked 1.5 and 2.5 goal prediction event. Then, of course, you want to make sure that you subscribe as a member of the Level 2 Pro package plan and start to have access to members only video and take your winning to the next level. I will put the link below this video description so that you can easily click on it and join to become a member and start to have access to all of these features to see how you can take your winning to the next height. The link will be found below this video description, which you can easily click on it and join. Good luck and see you again in the next upload, and bye bye for now.